Okay, Juan Martín, take us back to baby Juan. How old were you when you first started to develop the forehand that we know and love today?
Well, I was a kid when I hold the first racket. I was 7 years old, and I had luck because my coach from kid was a special coach on hard courts. So he teach me a different forehand than the rest of Argentinian players,
Right.
you know, and I think that's why I have this kind of forehands working good on hard courts.
Yeah, well, I wanted to ask you that. You have a little bit less of a Western grip, you hit it a little bit flatter. Was that all due to that coach, or is that something that you think came naturally for you?
Well, I think now I'm doing naturally, but I learned this forehand when I was a kid, you know, and then I've been working hard every practice on my forehand because I found that is my best shot on the game, and I like to hit flat in every surface because I feel the ball going really fast, and I think it's a little bit different between my forehand and the rest of the players.
So I am 5'4", I'm more than a foot shorter than you are. Do you think it's possible for someone, say my height, to technically develop a forehand like yours, or do you think part of the reason it works so well is because you're almost 2 meters tall?
No, I think everybody can hit a flat forehand. It depends of the technique and the coach who teach the forehand, but I think it's just a specific technique to hit flat, but then you can use in all surface. So it's not that difficult forehand, but you have to learn that from kids.
So there's hope for me, you're saying?
No, you're looking good. So you can.
Amazing. Can you remember back to a particular forehand that you think was maybe the best that you ever hit? Whether it was the situation in a match or the reaction of the crowd, is there one that sticks out to you, or two?
Yeah, I could take the final of the US Open against Roger. I was set down and my forehand was going that fast. But after the second set, the crowd was going crazy with my forehands, and I got too much power from the crowd, so I was hitting harder and harder, and then I became to play my best forehand ever. And then I could also take a breaker against Dominic Thiem.
Yes, I know this forehand that you're talking about.
It was a set point, I think, in the 4th set. And it was amazing because after that winner I saw the crowd crazy, and I still remember that shot.
Yeah, well, speaking, I believe it was that shot that you're talking about a couple years ago at the US Open, and it was turned into a little meme on Twitter with you holding Thor's hammer, Juan Martín del Potro. When you saw that, and even Roger Federer tweeted it, what was your reaction to that?
It was funny to watch that every player was talking about my forehand, about my new nickname on tour, and then I got a couple of hammers on the tour to hold from the tour, and I like this new nickname on me, and I'm still working hard to hit even better my forehands.
On social media, your forehand, you in general, but your forehand is a hot topic. It's something that people talk about all the time when they're watching your matches. You're on Twitter. Do you see any of that reaction, and what's your reaction to knowing that it makes people so happy?
Well, I like when the people goes crazy about a part of my game, you know, but I know how big is my forehand and how the people loves my forehand too, so I'm trying to first to do my job, and then if I can play a special shot from the crowd, I will do it.
Fantastic. Well, I think we learned everything there is to know about your forehand today, except perhaps how to actually hit it. But Juan Martín del Potro, thank you so much, and best of luck in Delray.
Thank you very much.